Good morning, welcome back, everyone. We are here, Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Marathon 2025. We got some Final Fantasy Worlds Collide going on. We are here this weekend in support of the Burn Children's Fund of the South Carolina firefighters, whose mission is to develop to support the development of pediatric burn care and treatment, recovery of burn injured children and their families. So, a tremendous partner of ours. We're happy to be doing it with them again, and let's see Taco Mage and Darkness do some Worlds Collide action, everyone.
Good morning.
We got Sigil and Turdsman here in the booth with me. Feel free to jump in, guys. I'm just going to hang here and watch the good stuff. I'm going to learn here. I don't know much about Worlds Collide, so I want to learn and watch. I know Umaru is the best, though. Like, let's go.
Okay, yeah, then you're good. That's 90% of the game, frankly.
Happy to have that.
It's more 95%.
Okay, yeah. You know, the meta changes over time, and like it kind of goes up and down.
It's more of, do you want Umaru to use Blizzard Orb or Rage Ring?
Right, yes. So, Worlds Collide is a Final Fantasy VI randomizer that is, open world, but gated through characters. So the runners are going to be, I guess there have been a few of these this marathon already, but with this specific flag set, this is a seed rolled with our and seed Steve extra bit of logic, where every single proper noun in the game is replaced with the word Steve, or in this case the word Umaru, because of everybody's very generous donations. So does that apply to just the characters, or is that literally everything?
It's weapons, items, characters, espers, spells, relics.
So yeah, Umaru is definitely the best character in this particular seed, so no question about that whatsoever.
But he's also the best pilot in this particular seed.
Oh yeah. In our hearts, in reality, in material, everything. So, the flag set itself is a little bit easier than some of our more standard race flags. It's only 5 characters and 8 espers needed for the end. They're going to start with 3 of those characters, so only, strictly speaking, only 10 checks are fully necessary. They're going to have to perform in the opera, which is always fun.
Yes.
And in general, this, like I said, this flag set is a little bit easier. It's the item rewards from dead checks are incredible. I think it's just experience eggs, Illuminas, paladin shields, and then I think one other thing that I forget, because not scaling, I want to say, is ×2, and the scaling maximum is 40. You get auto image from defeating those 4 dragons. There's a lot of nifty little things that are put in to make the impossible naming convention a little bit easier to stomach.
Right. And the 4th item is Snow Muffler.
Snow Muffler.
Umaru's favorite piece of clothing.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic armor.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see. What do you expect in the first, 5 minutes or so here? Because there's usually a lot of, early Worlds Collide seed is a lot of looting, but
just generally the normal looting path, along with taking some free checks, especially since everyone could equip every piece of item in the game.
Oh yes,
and really. You just get your character, equip them, and just get going if you find a good weapon.
But then that's the issue with looting too much in a Steve, or in this case, Umaru seed, is when you pick up an item, you're trying to go fast, you know where all the item things are located, you're an expert Worlds Collide player, you know what you're doing, everything's fine, and you forget that you go into your inventory to try to sort things out, and you forget where you put everything. But all right, let's go. We got a new Edgar, Umaru, and Sabin start. Not too shabby. Umaru, equip the Umaru to have no random encounters. I guess let's get predictions in the chat for how long until that joke is stale.
We could be here all day. I'm hoping a
Yeah.
long time.
Just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, here we go. We've got two very popular opening spots. We got Darkness heading towards World of Ruin South Figaro, and then Taco Mage just going in the standard Narsh.
Sure.
I like Darkness's move here a little bit better, personally.
Now, I actually like Taco's move better. Because you get some, worst case, you get some money for the South Figaro shops. Oh,
Yeah, I suppose
wait,
that's true.
wait a minute. They start with 100,000 gold.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you know, more money doesn't hurt, but...
Right.
But, and in the case of having Edgar at the start, you do get that extra little benefit of everything at World of Ruin South Figaro being half price.
Yes. What I like to do with an Umaro start is, if I know that my consumables, I'll buy different amounts of them, so I know which one is which.
Definitely.
And put them in a certain order.
Yep. I had that exact same strategy when I was running these last year. Okay, no, I have 12 Revivifies. That's it. It is in the 4th slot, and I cannot touch that arrange button. Whatever you do, if you are playing a Steve Seed, you hit the arrange button once at maybe minute 10, and you never touch it again.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want to comment on all these items that they're picking up, but I have no idea what they are.
I believe Taco picked up some earrings.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Because the description remains the same.
Yes, and that's very helpful in the shop menus too.
Yeah.
Let you actually see what you're getting beforehand.
And when I ran it last year, I had a spreadsheet of the stats of the high-end items.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much does the red jacket increase my stats by, and which stat, so I know which item I picked up when trying to equip it.
Yeah, that's really handy.
Yeah.
Some of them are more obvious than others. You know when you've run into like a Ragnarok or an Illumina, but
yeah. And poor Umaro getting usurped by Umaro.
You hate to see it, but
yeah.
See, I think we had a slot as a start on somebody. So those earrings in the beginning would be a little bit helpful for the first couple of grind fights.
Right. Which I'm sure these two runners know how to take full advantage of the slots.
Oh yeah. It can be kind of tough. Like there's still a little bit of timing based on it, but that I struggle to fully grasp. But oh yeah, that's another little thing that we will see here on Darkness's side is kind of just looking through the value of items in a shop. You know, not necessarily worrying too much about like looking at every single item description, but just kind of looking at the shop and going like, well, am I really going to be seen out in public wearing a 2000 GP hat? No.
Yes.
No, of course not. I don't need to even look at that. So, okay, here we go. So scaling is based on characters, espers, and dragons.
Yes,
which mean... Ooh, there we go. So, which means dead checks are fantastic, both for the reward that you get and the fact that it is just kind of free.
Right. And it's that total times 2 to determine our enemy level.
Mm-hmm.
And on Darkness's side, they found a Umaro holding up a house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just have to go in there and save the Umaro.
Yes.
Maybe grab a couple Umaros along the way.
Yeah. Can I just say today Umaro's the best girl?
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yes.
Yeah, anybody who thinks that Umaro is better, I mean, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinions, but...
Exactly,
Umaro.
DLK.
Yeah, let's see if Umaro has morph this time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we got Taco Mage going to the same one. Ooh, not. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yep, good call. But back to make a quick purchase there. As
Yes.
Darkness
Ooh.
picks up their character. Ooh, X Magic, not too shabby. A little slow, I guess, for this flag set, but with how rewarded you get for having, a bunch of big stick swinging at characters, I think having one person in the background who has cure spells or life spells, haste, that sort of thing. So Taco Magic also going to pick up a 5th character for them on that side. Definitely want to see some Espers after this. Darkness picks up an extra few Amaros here in the shop. Just to drop the joke for a minute, I appreciate Darkness picking up some antidotes.
Yeah.
Just in case you run into the most annoying status ailment in the entire game. Not based on the statistical problems, but it does that.
Confusion?
Oh, I was thinking poison. I hate looking at the screen.
And that doesn't bother me as much. And I like to think of it as if I'm going to suffer, the people I'm watching is going to suffer also.
They're gonna feel it. So okay, yeah, we got Darkness picking up a bunch of earrings as well. And I haven't really seen much from either runner in terms of kind of clearing out the inventory, right? Like I know that feels like a big part of these sorts of seeds is once you finally get everybody geared up.
Yeah. And I believe Tackle Mage has an Atma weapon.
They do. I saw them. Yeah. Looks like they've got it on Umaro right now.
Yes.
See if that gets moved over to Umaro later. Umaro with the Umaro sword. And everybody can equip everything too, so right. Yes. Jedi Yeti is a very real possibility in this seed.
Oh, come on, it's Yeti. It's a Yeti wielding a Yeti, this seed.
Mm-hmm. How can you get more? You can't get more powerful than that.
I know. The only way if the Yeti could dual wield it.
Right, yeah. You need to have, but you need an Umaro for that.
Yes.
And then a second Umaro.
Yeah.
It's asking a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, especially for these sorts of situations. Ooh. Like, equipping relics in one of these kinds of seeds is so frustrating, because you basically just have to, if you want to replace one, it's like, yeah, but do you remember if it's the top one or the bottom one that is the one that you don't want to... So, it looks like Genji Glove is in play for Taco Mage there.
But that's why I don't really touch my relics once I set them. Flag set.
In general, I try to do that as much as possible for Steve flags, because it's so much more time consuming. It's kind of ironically a good test of getting off of the
menuing too much.
Menuing too much, because you just like. Normally, it's a bit of a waste of time, but in these seeds, it's, sometimes doubled. Oof. right, looks like we got a...
Yumara performance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I just double checked the stream, and it looks like we're on Darkness's side for sound. So I guess we can talk over this particular. It's part of the unlock too. So this isn't just a handshake deal.
No.
Like, you gotta go do it.
Yes.
Still pretty cool. I haven't. I picked up the Pixel remaster recently, and I haven't quite made it up to 6 yet. But opera scene's still pretty good. Meanwhile, we got Darkness heading over to the Imperial Camp, that's what it is.
Yes. Which is a great place to do your first check, since there's no boss at the end of it. And it comes with 4 grind fights, which you hope are good.
And it is kind of nice that you get a couple different groups in it too, right? Like if one of them is stinky, you can just fade that one and take the other 2. But that also means that if you run into, a double Gigantos or something like that, it's like, sorry, you're not going to get as many of those as you want.
No.
Well, I guess in this particular flag set's not too rough on you. But everybody loves being overleveled.
Except Kafka. He doesn't like when we're overleveled.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he's kind of a crybaby in general, though, so... Little Mr. Hissy Fit. That's what they called him in school. Okay, yeah, we've got Darkness making a quick look through their
inventory.
Yeah. Possibly making some notes. Rearranging some stuff. Got the warp stones down a little bit far.
I generally would put, let's say, my warp stones like underneath my Phoenix Downs.
Yes. Yeah, there's sort of there's a short list of items that you want to make sure you have access to. There's a bunch that are nice to have in general, but especially for a Steve seed, that really incentivizes you to kind of break down what you really want to have on hand immediate. Sleeping bags, Phoenix Down, warp stones. X potions aren't bad.
Yeah.
Making sure you know where your dried meat is probably a good idea, although
yes,
I don't think we're going to run into too much Gao in this.
You never know.
Like. That's true.
It
is. It's a quick check if you run into it.
Gao could be hiding our last Esper.
Velt locked.
Yes.
That would be with these unlock requirements and this current character spread. That would be disgusting. It'd be like everything is a dead check except for,
And we have Taco going into Owzers.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
Very nice. Also a good choice for an early check. You get a couple of grind fights out of it.
Yes.
You got Darkness fighting Sumimaros.
Yeah.
Yeah, messing up the slot command and getting Umaro instead of Umaro. Oh, I saw an Excalibur.
Yes.
I think that's what that is. Which,
Yes.
just we like to make fun. It's not the worst way. Oh, never mind. No, that's a Ragnarok. That's not an Excalibur. My mistake. I take it back. They're playing correctly.
I think my favorite thing about this, Flag said, is that the bear Umaro, it can be useful.
Mm-hmm. Taco Mage running into some unfortunate luck, getting hit with, I believe that was Sandstorm from that random encounter there.
And now we have Taco going through their inventory.
Mm-hmm. I think ran into an issue because that is a monster that can just be one-shotted with Revivify or Phoenix Down, but it could be that Taco Mage didn't know where those were at that moment. Oh!
Oh.
Darkness running into, I believe, level 30 magic.
Yes.
Were those Umaros there?
Level 30
Unfortunate.
Umaros.
Level 30 Umaros.
Yes.
Oh god, be still my beating heart.
I know.
Taco Mage making it out and finding a much more manageable fight. Uh-oh. How did that happen?
I think that was a misclick.
Okay. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
That
Hey, guys.
Umaro's just like, I'm the real Umaro.
Yeah, it's me! You stole my name! Ooh, Darkness. Okay, I like this. Going, you know what? Bad vibes. Didn't like any of that. Let's go and pick up a bunch of items at Sealed Gate.
That's a lot of Umarus.
It's a lot of Umaros in that basement.
Yes, it is. How did he fit him in all of those chests?
They're various sizes.
You guys mind if I give a little announcement about why we're here today?
Yes, please.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're watching some Final Fantasy Worlds collide here, but we're here in support of the South Carolina Burns Children's Fund, whose mission is to support the development of pediatric burn care and treatment for children. If you look on the screen as well, you're going to see a super awesome looking Leviathan figurine. That is part of the next donation incentives that runs through 10 a.m. tomorrow. All donations will get an opportunity to win that prize. That's pretty sweet looking. So more donations, more kids that go to camp, more better for the kids. So, and you get a little something nice as well. So let's watch Umaro keep smacking around some more Umaro and digging through the Umaros in the inventory because we need to find our Umaru.
Very well said.
Yes.
And yeah, that is a pretty sweet statue. Look at that thing. Yeah, please. Thank you very much, everybody out there, for donating. This is
a great cause.
Yes. Great cause. I'm always ecstatic to be able to be a part of these charity marathons.
You know what would suck right now? If Umaro finds a Doomgaze.
Oh yes. Let's not have that happen to poor old Taco Mage. All right, everybody manifesting. Oh, Darkness just cannot seem to get away from these things. getting out of there in time, though, as Taco Mage runs into a somewhat nasty fight here. Those two Umaros in front with the spiffy hats will do an instant death counter when they are taken out.
Yes. But if you take out the Marshal, you're able to run away, like using smoke bombs, warp stone, to get out of the counter.
Yes, that is a fun... I love that little quirk of the programming, that not being able to run away from a fight is a property of the enemy.
Yes.
But thankfully we got plenty of Phoenix Downs and controllable damage, so Taco Mage just calmly takes out the front row. And now it's Marshal's turn.
Right. What I like to do with them, if I have someone with control, I have them control them, and then just use their special on the other person.
Oh, is the special command the trade-off or whatever? Oh,
yep.
That's good. Okay. Top level strats here.
And it'll just cost me one character.
Yeah. All right, we have Darkness going back, realizing they cannot avoid as much as they like to. They cannot avoid those Umaros. But with a bunch of new items and a shiny new Esper from the sealed gate.
And now we have Taco Mage going to Imperial Camp.
So yeah, a couple bit of our runners high-fiving each other. And both roughly equal. They've done different checks, but they're both at the same levels of progression. I suppose Taco Mage did take a slightly longer one, going to Jador versus Darkness's wipe, which was very unfortunate, but thankfully wasn't too much of a time loss. So, Darkness moving some Espers around. I think I couldn't quite see. I was just about to say I couldn't quite see what spells were on that Esper, but that's. But it did have a strength buff on it, so I guess that makes sense. So I think it teaches Umaro, but I don't know.
It teaches a lot of Umaro.
It teaches 5 Umaros.
Yes.
Ooh. Yep. Taco Mage avoiding a party wipe there with what I'm assuming is a red jacket on Edgar up the top. Okay, the third fight is just a couple of soldiers. That's not too bad. Umaro learned Umaro. Gained a level. And, oh, good.
Yeah.
Got some progression out of it. Modween, not the best summon in the world, but another step towards the end here.
Yes. But depending on what it has, you'll love to see it.
Oh, yeah. Especially on Darkness's side, who I think they're rocking an Atma weapon and Illumina and 2 Ragnaroks at this point. Probably not going to do a whole lot of spell casting. But,
I think that has Ultima.
The Modwin?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe the other one does, but...
No. I think it's Madeline. Because I thought I saw, like, non-elemental.
Oh, that non-elemental's non-elemental attack is the description for the summon.
Yeah. No, when it went over the spell. Unless I'm seeing things.
You might have noticed something I didn't.
Yeah.
We got Darkness. Wow. And Taco Mage right behind Darkness, jumping off of this cliff here. Gonna fight some waterfall noodles.
Yes. Spaghetti Umaros.
Gotta remember which Umaro is weak to what element.
Yes. The bottom right, Umaro is weak to ice.
Mm-hmm. Bottom left is weak to fire.
And instant death.
And I am desperate to remember the rest of it, but can't.
That's all I know.
Yeah, I think the top right absorbs Bolt. I know one of them does. That always gets me. But yeah, this is a nasty fight at certain times. Thankfully, not quite enough HP to handle the drain effect. Tomorrow's gonna get discarded soon.
Yeah. That's always the danger of facing the noodles early on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not really that tough or complicated. They have a poison spell. They can slow one character or multiple characters, and then once that character is slowed, they can get grabbed.
Right.
As you saw, get drained a little bit. Not really a big deal unless you don't have a ton of HP, because that drain effect is a consistent damage. Like, it's 50 to 70, I think, no matter what.
Yes. And on Taco's side, they get another Esper.
Excellent.
That's
Okay, this is going to be worth it then.
But one way to combat the danger noodles is just have running shoes.
Very true. If you are hasted, then you can't get slowed, and they can't grab you, and the whole thing ends up working out. So, a beautiful courtesy that Steve's Seeds give you is the number at the end of the spell is still there. So, at the very least, when you see Umaro 3 in that spell list, you know, like, okay, that's gonna be worth my time. Oh, hey.
Hey, Scott. It's the Wild Umaro. But I like to think of the spells then as it's the next generation.
Right, yeah. It's Umaro the Third.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. A Nepo baby, if ever there was one. Umaro the Third didn't earn all of that.
Yes.
Blood, sweat, and tears like his father.
Yes. And Umaro's younger brother of the dangerous Umaro.
Oh yeah. I guess that's another fun little fear you get to have whenever that sprite shows up. It's just like, oh man, which one is it?
Yeah.
Because if it's the one, that's fine, but if it's
the other
one, then we got a problem here.
He shall not be named.
Yeah. So, all right, both runners opting to... Oh, maybe not. Looks like Darkness might be dipping out, not going for that Gao. We'll see if that's a huge... We'll see if that's a big deal. Looks like Taco Mage is working to get that Velt check right away. Which is guaranteed progression. So it's going to be a character or an Esper, for sure. Gotta find that dried meat, though. There you go. That's the Umaro that you eat when you're hungry.
Yes.
Is Glue here? Oh, we didn't hear me say that.
I agree with you. we roast that Umaro.
Oh, yeah. I had some roasted Umaro. I did a pretty good job. I had to use the mayonnaise rub this year. Came out very tender.
Nice.
So, all right, we got some divergence here. Darkness heading towards Narsh to take care of this Terra check. And it looks like Taco is, in fact, getting an Esper.
That'd bring Taco up to 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm. And an Esper on Darkness's side as well. We got a little bit of divergence here.
We have time to read off a quick donation.
Definitely.
Awesome. So we have a $50 donation from M2M2 saying, put this toward Thunder Lightning Sword for the Crystallis race coming up soon. Now, if you guys remember back at the summer marathon, there was quite the war going on between swords for Crystallis, and that got a little out of control. So I'm not saying we should do that again, but I mean, every donation goes to the children and the charities. So
Exactly.
And that fantastic Leviathan figurine is a possibility as well. But I mean, it's always about the kids. So
for which Styles run is that for again?
let's see. Let me check the schedule here. I believe that's the randomizer race tonight at 6:30 p.m. So the incentive is, what's your favorite sword? Red, blue, green, or lightning? Pick the sword. And right now, lightning's in the lead, but you know.
Lightning is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah. One of my favorite colors is blue.
Okay, is that just a color thing, or is that a player thing? Because isn't the Thunder Sword objectively better?
And yes and no.
Oh, okay. I guess we can't really get into that right now, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just know it's a battle. It's a battle for who wants to use what, and it got pretty heated in the summertime. So.
Okay, I do have a little battery backup, but my power is flickering real good. So if I suddenly vanish, that would be why.
I've been corrected, actually. It's the next race. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
It's the next one.
There you go, Sigil.
There's two
I knew what you were
Crystallis
asking.
Yes.
There's two Crystallis today, and like my brain reads backwards, so I stopped at the first one instead of looking at what's coming up next. Like it's for charity, fam. Let's just make it happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. I'd like to know what sword I'm using next. Next.
We got both of our runners going up against this
Umaro.
disgusting robotic Umaro here
Yes.
at the top of Mount Colts.
Yeah. That normally lives in Umaro's tower.
Mm-hmm. First boss over there.
Yes.
Got the block. We got.
And we have Taco Mage
Excuse
getting
me.
past that mechanical Umaro.
Mm-hmm. Learned a couple spells. Got a Magicite, bring
Right.
them up to 6-5.
Where we have Umaro learning a lot about himself.
Better late than never,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, alright. We got it. Looks like Taco Mage is now heading over into Narsh. Gonna drink from a bucket. We love that.
I know. It's like somehow drinking from a bucket restores all your HP and MP.
Mm-hmm. It's a nutritional thing, you know?
Yeah.
Get that turtle water. Yeah, we got Taco Mage taking a quick look at spells that we have access to. So, okay, yes, unfocused piercing fire attack is Merton.
Yes.
So that is one of the options here.
Yeah. We could have microwave Umaro tonight.
We could get those leftovers.
Exactly. And we have Taco Mage making their way to the well check.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the big difference here now is that Darkness has gone to the sealed gate, and Taco Mage has gotten the Gao checks, or that Gao check.
Yes.
And a couple of realm ones, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Darkness
all
hasn't,
realms.
yeah, Darkness hasn't gone to Jador yet. It might not at all. Like, that is a bit of a long check to do, not at the beginning of the game.
Yes.
So I think it kind of seems like both of our runners have passed the point where they need to worry too terribly much about what they're going to be running into. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we got that little Umaro down there casting Umaro.
Yes, but I'm surprised. But I was surprised Darkness didn't take Umaro because he's only at 5 characters, and the 6th one would have made it that each group could have a guaranteed Google Charm holder.
Yeah, that can be a little tricky when you have 5 characters at the end.
Yes.
Depending on what boss you run into, you can get kind of lucky. Man, this is a gnarly dragon.
He just wants its name back.
Umaro.
Yeah.
I don't understand what.
He wants no other Umaros to be there.
Well, that's just selfish.
Is it though? Maybe that was the original Umaro.
This guy. Yeah. It's weird. It's not what you'd expect. Alright, Andy Dragon goes down after bullying Darkness a little bit. Get a big pile of XP. Everybody learning all sorts of spells.
Ooh.
Not so late that you can't use it, right? Like it's a bit late for an XP egg, but
yes.
And I got Taco Magic right on his heels. So fighting the original Umaro here. See, there has been a little bit of elemental protection floating around, but I'm not sure if we're really to the point where we can just let her rip with Merton yet. Okay, that's always fun to see when a monster gets healed, but it's like, no, too bad.
Yeah.
You're dead anyway, man. Don't.
You're not pulling this on me.
No, yeah. You tried to give me there, but see, Taco Mage making short work. Darkness clearing out the Umaro there. This is the sweet spot to find that boss, Air Force, as well. Like,
yes.
Right here, the scaling isn't so ridiculous that it's got three sources of big nasty magic. Picking up their Magicite. Putting Darkness at 5-6.
And soon be soon at 6-7.
Mm-hmm. Hey, whoa, careful. Yeah. It's so I work in public school, and those two numbers put together now it's impossible for me to not react to them. I hate it. Every time I hear it, it's like I have to swallow. Just like, nope. They just those numbers. Those are normal numbers that exist. Fine. Uh-oh. Hey. So we remember the one we've already ran into.
Yes.
This is the other Umaro.
The more dangerous Umaro.
He sucks. He's not. No, ooh, that was not Berserk. I do not disagree with that, Darkness. There are other espers out there. We have the very poignant question from the chat. Whomaro? That Umaro there was Magimaster, who is arguably the nastiest boss to run into in the entire game. He's got a solution, right? Like if you hit him, he's vulnerable to Berserk. So if you hit him with Berserk, he's not going to do nothing to you. You know, he'll just hit you with a physical attack that isn't really that big of a deal. But if you don't have Berserk, he changes his elemental weakness constantly. He's got really nasty magic attacks. Very tough boss to run into if you don't have a sort of one of like 3 or 4 specific solutions to that problem. All right. So let's see. Let's see if Taco Mage appreciates this. Because Taco Mage has seen the younger brother. So the second that sprite slides into frame, they're going to be sweating.
Yeah. But I thought I saw Taco with Ultima.
Oh, that's true. I think both of our runners have that at this point.
Yeah.
I know Darkness has it on Realm. It looks like Taco does as well. And Darkness is, calling it quits. Don't hate that decision. God, maybe I just saw it on Taco Mage's side. Could have sworn I saw Darkness having Realm. Excuse me, Umaro. Casting Umaro. I'm on the West Coast, so I want everyone to know how good of a job I'm doing with this very confusing. So, okay. Normally, at Mobliz, you can check what you're going to get before you get it. I guess that does tell Darkness without... Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, that's not the Umaro you're looking for.
That's a Umaro that's past due.
It's the Elder Umaro.
Yes.
Ooh, and that is unlocked for Taco Mage. Very nice. We will see if... Yeah, it looks like he's making a couple quick stops. Grab some bucket water. Got good levels. Might just go for it. Darkness is not too far behind, though. Going around and looking at some checks we haven't seen yet. And check out this train. Bit of a walk, but... Ooh, for a snow muffler. Yep. We shall see. We know that Gao is at Esper Mountain. Still a couple things we could still do on Darkness's side. Oh, this is a play. I'm going to head down to the South Figaro Cave here. Not a character, so that's good. Meanwhile, Taco Mage going against another dragon here. Gonna put another Umaro in the dirt. This is a nasty one too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nasty at the beginning.
yeah, Taco Mage is pretty tough. Doesn't really have a whole lot to worry about, but if there was going to be one that gives you a problem, it's probably this one, or maybe the Dirt Dragon. Sometimes those Hone Tusks can sneak in, do 7,000 damage. Last minute Illumina. Ooh, good job. Darkness resisting the call of the 4-piece down here. Did not pick up those items. You don't need them, they're just going to be clutter. Just going to dirty up your inventory. Well, looks like we've got Taco Mage heading into the tower.
Got time to give a quick little shout out about why we're here this weekend?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So good morning again, everyone. We are here at the Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Marathon 2025 for support of the Burn Children's Fund of the South Carolina Firefighters. The mission is to support the development of pediatric burn care and treatment and the recovery of burn-injured children and their families. It's just a very cool thing because they do some really great current work. So, like, not only is it like about the kids, but they also provide funding for the patient's families and for basic needs of treatment such as food, lodging, clothing, and transportation. And they also provide educating the parents and family members about burn care and safety because, you know, it's a lot of things that they have to really worry about with the kids. They got to take care of them. So educating the parents is also a great thing that they do, and they take the time to do that. So all donations this weekend go to those charity. We're very happy to partner with them again. And let's watch some more Worlds Collide and more Umaru. Umaru is good Umaru, so let's watch some more Umaru.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's excellent. That's always good to hear. There's always so many different avenues for these things, right? Like it's never just one problem that you got to tackle. It's always a host of issues related to it. So that's good to hear.
They always say there's no such thing as a free puppy or kitten, but I mean,
right? Yes.
You know, so educating the parents is also really important. So then congratulations to them for, you know, definitely doing that because that's important.
Absolutely. Back over here in the video game land, we've got Darkness heading down to the ancient castle.
And Taco's going over the inventory.
Not a bad time to get a quick assessment of it. They have a lot of consumable items in this list, though. I guess, how do you feel about that one? Do you want to spend the time to clean the inventory out in one of these kinds of seeds, or do you just kind of roll with it?
I take a quick look at what I have.
Mm-hmm.
And just put, let's say, what might be a mega elixir or elixir closer to the top.
Mm-hmm. You don't worry too much about clearing out everything that you know you're not going to use.
No.
We have time to read off a quick donation.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a $53.88 donation from Sigil saying red/fire sword for newbie Crystallis. So let the bid war begin, everybody.
Putting his thumb on the scale. Gonna have to talk to Commissioner about this one.
Yeah.
Put in a fake name. You should have had it from Umaro.
Yes.
So, Darkness, unfortunately, not finding the last Esper that he might have wanted, but did find 2 Illuminas back to back, which isn't that strange in this flag set, but it warms the heart.
But I'm more surprised we didn't see like a Paladin shield.
Not a single one.
I know.
We did find a snow muffler somewhere, but other than that, just Illumina after Illumina after Illumina.
Hey, there's Yumaro's training partner.
Hey!
Yumaro and the two Yumaros.
Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the skating through bit for Taco Mage here. There's a couple of bosses that he could run into that might give him a little bit of a speed bump, but he's on a rocket ship to the end.
Yeah. Thanks for the raid, Adirondack Rick. And welcome on in.
Hey, thank you. Welcome in.
Yeah.
We're doing something very confusing right now.
Yes.
It's a flag set for the Worlds Collide randomizer that changes the names of everything involved.
And today, Yumaro won.
He did.
Yes.
Money talked and Yumaro walked.
Yep.
I think that's how that goes.
Want to give a quick shout out. Thank you, Adirondack Rick, rating with a party of 17. Welcome everybody here to the Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Marathon 2025. We're here in support of the South Carolina Burn Children's Fund. It's a great charity. They do tremendous work. All donations go to that charity. And also on the screen, you see a fantastic Leviathan figurine that is up for grabs right now. You donate, you get a chance to win. Donations for that will run through 10 a.m. tomorrow. So thank you, everyone.
So, Turdsman, since Yumaro beat Yumaro, does that mean Taco won the game?
Oh well, no. Yumaro ran away. You know, it doesn't count, as you can't. They didn't hit the mat. You know, like they can't. I couldn't, in good conscience, give them the belt. So, okay, Darkness heading through Ozer's mansion here. They are going to get an Esper at the end of this. So thankfully, he is going to get his 8th Esper and will be able to head into the tower shortly as Taco Mage hits them switches.
At an astounding time of like 52 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a speedy one.
Yes, in the Worlds Collide community, we like to play a game where we guess how long the runners take to get through the final Kefka fights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty quick one. Taco Mage has a lot of strength. And not as many big sticks as Darkness has right now, but still a pretty decent handful of them. I don't know how I think I know how you're going to respond to this question, but do you think that they should show the characters' names in that list, or should it just be Umaro?
It should just be Yumaro.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know if I agree with that, but that is technically funnier. So I understand.
But I also think it's funny that it doesn't have names, because you're just like facing a nameless one.
Oh yeah. This boss fight. I think it's. I wonder if that's just a quirk of the fact that it's like they're background elements. You know, they're not strictly sprites. They're, you know, you're fighting Demon Wall essentially here.
I always love myself a good Demon Wall.
Oh yeah.
Except when it wins.
Well, okay. I mean, even then, it's just, you know, like, okay, all right, good game. 1 and 4 definitely locked me down pretty hard, but it's like this one is not locking Taco Mage down very hard at all. Gonna have to be a little bit careful that you don't encourage the wrong counterattack at the end. which it looks like Taco Mage is in good shape here on that. As Darkness remembers that they got to go to the Opera House.
Yes. At least they remember now and not went to the switches.
That's a good point.
Because if you don't complete or the unlock objectives, you just get laughed off by Umaru.
Mm-hmm. All right. This time, though, we do get to enjoy the dulcet tones of Umaru.
Got time for a super quick donation?
Oh, definitely.
All right, so not to interrupt Umaru, but Umaru says $10 for Umaru for Thunder Umaru and Crystallis Umaru next. So he was just wanting us to know that already. So more Umaru, more fun, everyone.
Excellent. And it was killing me to not talk about what was going on Taco Mage's side during that opera. That was spooky.
Yeah.
But they got through Tier 2, heading on up to Tier 3 as Darkness gets their Kafka unlock requirements.
Yes.
About to head into the tower himself.
While we are transitioning phases, got time for another quick donation?
Yep.
So Umaru, another $10, saying Umaru wants Fire Sword for newbie Crystallis. So keep it on going, everybody.
Gotta got a familial argument going on here, it sounds like. All the Umaros got their own opinions. So, Darkness with a slight disadvantage by comparison. We do know the enemies that we're going to be running into, not too terribly tough. Don't think Darkness is going to run into too many roadblocks here, but... But Taco Mage chewing through this tier 3 fight. We'll see what he does about Calmness Protection. I don't recall seeing anything along the way that is going to help too much with this. Ooh. That's a bummer.
2 Umaros down.
2 Umaros down.
The furry Umaro does not make it to the end.
Afraid not.
He becomes steak for Final Kafka.
We have time for another quick donation.
Yep.
So Umaru again, $10, saying Uwu stands for Umaru with Omaru, Uwu. And then Umaru coming in again hot with saying Umaru too hot with $25 actually, saying Umaru too hot, Umaru water, Umaru for Crystallis, Umaru next.
Mm-hmm. This is a good bit. I'm into it.
This has to be a thing now. Like, this is now part of it. This is where we are, and I'm here for it.
We're gonna be here forever. So Taco Mage taking on the last boss does get to show off this fun little interaction. If you sketch Final Kafka, you get an Ultima spell. But losing out on those two characters, I don't think is going to be... It might be a roadblock, but probably not, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
They were both very strong physical damage dealers, so that's going to be a bit of a speed lack for Taco Mage, but ooh, got bopped. But Darkness is pretty close behind. Only got three endgame bosses here left before hitting those switches. So if something nasty happens to Taco Mage here, this is still potentially a thing. Darkness taking on the Umaros here. Niles and Fraser Umaro. And we got Goner coming out. That is going to take out 3 of Taco Mage's Umaros. Oof. And leave the last one in rough shape.
But Umaro 2 will bring them back up.
Gotta love that Umaro too. Ooh, X-Magic. I had completely forgot about that. That is very handy in this case.
Yes.
Let's go. Uh-oh. Never mind. Let's stop.
But right before...
Oh, must have had a ribbon on Umaro there. Marvelous. Darkness taking on one of 3 martial artists bosses in this game, I'm now realizing. Another Goner charge for Taco Mage. Almost done here, just got a couple more. Maybe one more blue bubble after this? Nope, maybe not. There it is. Cracked Pal.
Crack now.
That is a dead Umaro,
No,
and the one that you want.
yes.
GG's to Taco
Yes.
Mage.
GG's.
Yeah. Where Taco Mage's time was 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good time
Good
posted
time.
for this one.
No. They were just steamrolling through the seed.
Yeah, made the good choices. Definitely got through without too much stopping them, and I think, did I hear correct? We joined by
Okay.
Taco Mage? I believe we are. GG's Taco Mage.
GG's
thank-
Taco.
Thank you. That was very rude, Final Kafka, but still made it through. That was skin of teeth. I was really glad he did not do the double Umaro to take out everybody right at the end there.
Yeah, Tier 2 also is pretty creepy.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I just it tried to get away from me, but it was really just thankfully Umaro didn't kill Terra right there when I needed the life to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have no idea what I did with my my Siren Esper using Madwin. I was like, well, that's not what I thought that was.
I was wondering why that came out. It's like, oh no, this is a master play. You see, he's going to do that, and that's going to affect a random number generator, and it's.
I could have sworn I put Siren on Edgar, but I was like, well, I guess we're doing this without Siren because it's either on Terra or it might be on Sabin.
So yeah, I guess as just a sort of starter question, is there what's your general strategy going into these seeds where you don't necessarily know exactly what you're running into?
Well, for Need for Steve specifically, it's designed pretty powerfully as far as what you can find in like dead checks and stuff. So, my main thrust, I guess, is to go after all of the early free checks and stuff, and then try to get just some sort of big weapon. In this case, I found an Illumina. And once I have that in hand, just go. Like, this is a flag set that's very forgiving, and it rewards aggression a lot.
Mhm.
Normal Need for Steve, it really depends. Like, I play a lot of Steve Chaos, and in that case, it's a much different creature. In those ones, generally, I'm going to lean on trying to get a good early game skill, and if I don't have that, then trying to dig an Esper out of somewhere and get magic online, because those are a lot more consistent than items a lot of the time, because you have no idea what you're picking up. I mean, if you get an item out of a chest or find something in a shop, great, but it's a lot slower to try to do that than to try to get magic or a skill online.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think the item pool, especially in this one, really incentivizes, like, go ahead and go get some dead checks. There's good stuff in there.
Yeah, and in this one, like, the defenses just, there were none. Yeti had his snow muffler, and I found a red coat for Edgar, and otherwise I think I had mostly mithril gear.
Yeah, that was nuts. I noticed that on Darkness's side just now as well. Like, 100 to 120 defense on almost every character this seed.
Yep. There was nothing there for defense, but there was so much offense that it didn't really matter. Once I had Cure 3 in pocket, that's all I needed for defense.
But don't worry, there was no Paladin shield in sight also.
Yeah, not a single one.
Yep. But offense for days, so that's all you need.
Yeah. But the big difference between you and Darkness was you picked up the wild Umaro.
Ah.
Yes, yeah. Darkness did not grab that character at
What was that, Throne?
Esper Mountain, I think.
That's what
Oh, Esper Mountain.
Yeah.
No, Esper Mountain was
So-
Gao.
Yeah,
Oh, he just didn't go after Gao.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw that Gao was there, but already had 5 characters, so just sort of like,
Right.
meh.
When I saw Gao was
And-
there, I almost faded it, but then I was like, I'm right next to the Velt, and that's a guaranteed character Esper, so I might as well grab this for just one boss.
Mhm.
But also gave you a 6th character just for the Moogle charm.
Yeah, that was another thought too. Is like, 6 is not terrible, even though I only need 5.
It is
Yes.
it is really nice to not have a sole character going on.
Yes.
I mean, the bosses up in the tower weren't too big of a deal. But
Yes.
you don't know that necessarily going in.
Yeah, the last time I had a solo character in the tower, they got hit by a bone and wiped me.
Ooh. Yeah, and I mean Gao, he paid his way because in tier 4, like he came in just in time to use a Phoenix Down. So
Mhm. All right. I think I'm out of questions. Sigil, is there anything else that
No,
anything else that you want to bring up?
no, you asked all the questions I wanted to. I just want thank Taco for putting this together. Punda and Steve run together.
Oh yes, definitely.
absolutely, I love this little meme category to death. So
Yes.
putting together a flag set just so I could show it off was, I think, one of the more fun things I got to do this year, and I really hope to bring it to other marathons too, because it's such a silly category, but I also think there's a lot of value
Yes.
in it.
I'd like to race you next time in it.
Okay, I'm 100% up for that.
Yeah, this is a top shelf. I'm a big fan of this bit.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't realize that you could just change it to whatever.
Yeah, that was something that was in the original one, and we lost it temporarily, and then I think it was 20 minutes after Jones was like, I wasn't able to do this again.
Right.
And then he,
Yes,
then he was
I
like,
remember
you know what?
that.
It's back. It only took me a few minutes to fix.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm changing it. Hold on.
It was for our last submission.
Yeah, well, and that was when he's like, I have to kill Ann Steve because I don't have time for it. And I was like, but we just did a submission. He's like, all right, let me see what I can do. And then like 15 minutes later, it's like, yeah, it wasn't that difficult to fix anyway. And then he was like, but I don't think the naming, the name change thing works. I was like, well, that's fine. We don't need that. And then again, like 15 minutes later, yeah, I got the name thing working too. I was like, Jones, you are just like the champion.
Actually, just kidding.
Hey guys,
Jones is the miracle worker.
you got time for a couple quick donations here?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Seawolf comes in with $25, 25 more for 5 more boxes in FF5. I'm making more work for myself. And then Code Gorilla with another $10. Last minute, putting my thumb on the scale, $10 towards Thunder Sword for the upcoming Crystallis race. Now, I just want to update everyone on that. We are sitting at 58.88 for red. We have, I believe it's $31 for green, 78.88 for lightning, and $70 for blue. So technically, by $8.88, lightning is in the lead, and you could spike that and put something else in the lead instead. Also want to note that we're like less than $250 from breaking the Summer Marathon 2024 record, and if we keep going, we can break even more. So bring that money in and make, Crystallis suffer. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you very much. More pointedly, make Sigil suffer, because I believe he is running in the next
Yes,
race.
I am. Yes, I am.
All right, we got Darkness heading up to tier 3. Still got the full party. We'll see if tier 3 causes too much trouble. Now, I guess I didn't. I was doing my darndest to pay attention. I did not see any calmness protection throughout the seed. Was that correct, Taco Mage?
Yeah, the closest thing to columnist protection I had were Illuminous.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And of course, even with one on Edgar, he didn't get the block. So, but yeah, otherwise, unless Darkness found different Espers than I did, and given his party, I doubt that he did. There just wasn't anything close. We didn't even get Phantom.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And as I always say, the best calmness protection is luck, so hopefully Darkness will pull off the lucky block.
Ooh, getting
Quick
some
update.
unlucky procs, unfortunately.
Umaro coming in hot with another $10 saying Fire Sword Newbie Crystallis, which ties it up with lightning, so keep on donating.
Anybody got a penny?
So much Umaru.
Not enough Umaru.
You can never have enough, I think, honestly. I mean that somewhat unironically. Like I enjoy Umaro.
Yes.
I'm not the super fan. That
Yeah, I bash on Umaro constantly, but the reason I do it is I hate that he's actually really good.
I
almost-
just bash on
very
him
tsundere.
just to mess with people.
Pretty much it. I mean, if I get an early Umaro, he stays in the party, as you saw. But I will not pass up any opportunity to mention that he is the Umaro Air Association primary pilot.
Yes. Without Umaru, no airship can fly.
Yeah, just falls right out of the sky. Well, and with this flag set too, since everybody has full equipment options, that's arguably the single biggest factor to whether or not Umaro is going to be good in one of these seeds is can they use one of the good weapons that don't require a proc or a critical hit, right?
Oh yeah, we had Life 3, didn't we? I completely forgot that we had that as a tool.
Oh,
I'd just like to say, Dragon Lady K is bringing up my PDSD right before my Crystallis run.
man, I am a neophyte with the Crystallis randomizer, but I'm reading that sentence as well, and I don't like any of that.
Especially after you saw how many times I fought that one boss with the level 1 sword.
It's not great.
recently.
We got another quick donation. We got time for it.
Yep.
All right, another $20 from Umaru. Umaru Storm King Umaru, 10 Thunder, 10 Water for Umaru Crystallis next. I don't know where we are, but we're close. Darkmoon, what do you think? You were mathing. I don't math on Twitch.
Okay, so we have right now 78.88 for red, 88.88 for lightning, 80 for blue, and green is at, let me double check that. That is 26 on green, so that is 31 for green. So right now we have lightning in the lead with $8.88.
Okay, so that kind of kept it where it was at.
Another 10 coming in from Umaru. Umaru Fire Sword Newbie Crystallis.
Ooh. I'll change it up, and we're coming in real close to Darkness finishing this off too. So get those donations in if you want to see change. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, the one he needed to stay up is up.
Yes. This is fine, actually.
Yes.
He's okay with the events that are unfolding because that is Crack Pow. That is a dead Kefka. Umaro's reign of terror is over.
Long live the free Umarus.
Umaro is dead. Long live Umaro.
Yes. GG's Darkness.
Jeez.
GG's.
That's a fun way to finish it.
Yes.
Right, yeah, just at the last minute, just get
I full
everybody
body
nice and nervous.
So I was like, I could wait, but what the hell? I'll swing. He can survive an Ultima.
Right, yeah. What's the
And he
worst that
did.
could happen?
Yeah. And then him and Realm still had life 3 up on them, so even if they had killed, it would have at least lived. But yeah, gotta provide some entertainment since I failed to making the race close.
Yes.
But yeah.
You're actually really close. until you're again looking for your last Esper.
Yeah, that the Magimaster hurt because I just had like no offense for that. I mean, I thought I had Flare, but apparently that wasn't Flare. That was something else.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I just had no way to deal with Magimaster really. So no Berserk, nothing. If I had been able to get that Esper, that would have been really nice. Like going into the fight, I was like, I swore I had Siren somewhere, and then I remembered, oh right, that was the Esper I picked up before Magimaster.
But the big difference was that Taco picked up Gal, which led to an Esper.
Yeah. I thought about taking Gal, but I just felt like I didn't want to deal with Velt, and like Serpent Trench was But yeah, I probably would have been better than doing Ancient Castle, which was dead, but yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have made the same decision. You know, like going back, like even though grabbing Gao and then doing the Velt might still be like strictly less time than going into Ancient Castle. The feeling of 2 checks versus 1 would probably still drag me in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, I still had a few checks left, but none of them were all that good. There was Zozo and then Owzers, which is what I wound up doing once Ancient Castle was dead. So just a bunch of not very good options with not being able to get through Magimaster.
We have time for a couple quick donations that are still firing real quick.
Absolutely.
So $15 from Drinks Umaru, $15 for water. Sigil deserves this. And then coming in again, Umaru with $25. Umaru Snipe, Umaru Water, Crystallis.
So we got blue.
I'm thinking that does put blue in the lead, but we are going until your interviews are over, basically. So.
Ooh, okay.
The joke's on Glue Umaru. Blue's my favorite color, and I actually like that sword.
Since we can go a little longer if you guys want to keep the interview going. It's for charity. It's for a cause. More
right? Yeah,
Umaru.
exactly. I was just thinking, like, yeah, Sigil just takes the whole thing. Okay, everybody, let's go. Click. So I do actually want to talk about one other thing, because like the Steve seeds are so interesting for what they force you to have to think about, right? Like, was there any new directions you kind of had to stretch your brain in for running this this flag set?
Well, there was definitely one mistake I made at the beginning that I would not have made if it was a normal seed, because I ran into the level 70 magics, I think, and I didn't realize that was the level 70 magics. I thought that was the regular version, because I don't remember the colors, and I wiped them in Imperial Camp, and that was not fun. That cost me a bit of time.
Yeah, I like how then they showed up again later in a different.
Yes.
Just
yeah,
like,
I tried to
we're
take
after you, man.
I tried to take the fight where when you talk to the Imperial soldiers in front of the Seal Gate, and yeah, that was also them. I was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah. It just wasn't a day with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, they almost ended my existence too. I knew what they were, and I was like, I can probably force through this. And as soon as they started spamming spells at me, I'm like, I need to get out. I need to get out. That one didn't help that I had forgotten where I put my warp stones, so I ended up having to run the long way.
Yeah, I spent a couple minutes making sure all my inventory was set up so that I knew where all the important items were. Oh, thankfully I didn't really need to use any of them.
Speaking of a couple minutes, just want to squeeze in here. Umaru just keeps throwing Umaru at Umaru, so we have $31.12 for Come On Fire Sword for next Crystallis. So, I mean, any more questions, feel free to keep it going a little longer.
That's actually.
Yeah, let's talk economics, right? Let's talk like we gotta expand out from this. Do you think that with the current I'm trying so hard, but I didn't go to college, so I can't pull one out. I really I walked right up to the edge of the diving board and just tripped.
would you
We
say
can
the
talk about how-
macros of the situation of Umaru, trying to talk about the micro Umarus that are going on to
Yes.
make the Umaru, the whole Umaru more complete, right?
Fire
Yes,
Sword
thank
in the
you.
lead with
Thank you very
$1.
much. See, there we go. This is exactly what I've been talking about this entire morning.
Umaru
So-
will not be denied.
No,
I guess the
it
important thing is
must be
Sigil,
acknowledged.
Sigil, what's your feeling on Fire Sword? Do we need to cut now?
No, I think shouldn't Fire Sword be tied with blue?
I mean that's the
Yeah.
the market forces are changing constantly.
yeah.
It's an ebb and it's a flow.
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
up, one's down. It's
Yes.
important to know when it's time to cut bait and run, but I mean, we can keep letting it ride.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm good, whatever.
Oh dear. So so another $50 from Umaru. Umaru's so thirsty. Umaru Water Crystallis next, and a code Umaru, $10 coming in. Water Umaru for the upcoming Umaru race, please. So more Umaru, more better.
I actually I think we should cut it here since I actually like the Blizzard Sword.
Well, and also I think we're running up really close to
We are
the
getting close to
natural
time.
end of this.
Yeah, it's been great.
To the
though,
run
guys.
time.
So yeah,
It's
thank
been
you very
tremendous.
much for having me.
Yes.
No, please. Thank you guys as well. If you want to do like any final thoughts for real, just go ahead. Thank you, everybody. This has been amazing. So go ahead.
Oh no, just what I was saying earlier. I'm always happy to be a part of these charity marathons. Thank you guys so much for putting it on. Thank you so much for letting us do our silly nonsense here.
Yes.
Yeah, we love having you guys. Thank you so much. We got a little bit of a transition period incoming here, I think, with a little setup block, and then we have some some Crystallis randomizer with a side of Umaru coming up, I'm sure, because that's going to be the gag for the rest of the weekend. Everybody, get ready for it. I'm going to bring it back
Beautiful.
tomorrow morning for sure. So thank you, everyone, and we'll be back in a little bit.